So, I am having this sort of generalized anxiety thing past couple of days, and it's like not pleasant. But I mean, I think it's because there's so many things going on right now in my life. Um, like my mom got sick, and I am starting a business, and I am figuring out how to go about marketing and all that stuff that I have never been comfortable with anyway, like sales stuff. And yeah, so awkward. It's just an awkward feeling. And yeah, so I'm not quite sure. I've been trying, that's the reason, right? I have been trying to like sit back in the seat of witness consciousness, and just kind of watch the emotions as they're happening. Watch. I have, when I've been going to bed lately, my brain just goes crazy. Like it's like every thought that you can have goes in my brain, and it's like these psh, 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 like it just switches from one to another, and it's when I get involved with it, it's exhausting. But when I sit behind it and I watch it or I listen to it, it's just like, what is going on? You know? So I'm going to step up my meditation or get back to meditation, really, right? And I've been doing a little bit of yoga in the morning, and that's helping my body a little. I'm sure it will help more as I get back into the practice. Someone's just booming me all over the place. What is that all about? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just sharing with you that, like, on your road to betterness and well being, it's not a straight shot. But this is an up and down kind of game. And, like for me, I've always had kind of generalized anxiety, and then with a bunch of different things, it's just kind of like in the background, like all the things happening are kind of in the background, but creating this noise, which is like the anxiety that I'm feeling, and I'm just trying to feel it. I don't know. It's strange because I'm trying to do this thing, the sitting in witness consciousness thing, and just observing, but I'm not finding the seat. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like I'm not in myself, which is kind of a weird thing. See, with this idea is, we are our consciousness, right? Because we're not our body, we're not our mind, honestly, because we can perceive these things, and if, we can say my mind, right? Like that, well, we can perceive what is going on in our mind. We can perceive what is going on in our emotions, our energy fields, and stuff like that. We are the consciousness behind it. We are the consciousness that is observing it. Like, and that is who we are. And that is like a conscious observer, right? Like, we are the universe made conscious. We are the universe made conscious of itself. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's something to keep in mind. And to also, yeah, it's something definitely to keep in mind. But Michael Singer talks about like, observing the thoughts and emotions, but kind of leaning away from them, or sort of coming behind them, or sitting underneath them, like, or no, sorry, above them. I don't know, as though they were separate from myself, which they are. But it's hard to find that, like, sit back observer, like how I'm having a trouble. We're so used to identifying with our thoughts and with our emotions as though those were us, that it's really tricky to switch your identity to that one who is observing. So I'm trying to find that seat, and I think once I found it a few times in life, to be honest with you. I have definitely found it a few times. But I haven't stayed there, and I'd like to be able to stay there. So that's what we're working on now. And I think the anxiety and anything else that I end up feeling will be much easier. Yeah, I don't know I'll talk more about what's going on in my brain at night. It's just like every thought, like, and it's just kind of like a kind of it's like a very strong thing, like, because you're not really controlling your mind, right? At that point, you're falling asleep, and like, memories come up, and I can feel my body just tense up, or like thoughts of conversations that I'd like to have because of something that happened, or like, yeah, like all these things just boo, 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 and it's exhausting. It keeps me up, so I don't get enough rest. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm going to find a way to work with this. So it's a challenge, right? And as we know, okay, so like a challenge, because this is always going to happen to me unless unless I learn, until I learn to handle it well, or handle it better. Right? So this is a challenge in which I can learn to. This is just another example, like a challenge for me, like anything else that has been a challenge in the past several in the past several months and almost a year. It's a challenge to learn how to handle something in a different way, learn how to navigate the thoughts and the emotions, and because if I don't learn it, I'm never going to learn it, right? So this is that opportunity to learn it. Right? I'm really happy about it. Oh, body language. Okay, so I'm going to be grateful. Yeah. I'm going to be grateful for this, because it is a challenge, and it is something I need to learn, because I do get anxious about a lot of things, and I will enjoy life much more when I have learned to navigate this. So I will keep you updated on that, and I am grateful for the opportunity to learn to do this, and I am grateful for the opportunity to learn to do this in front of you all, so that maybe if you're having the same issues, you can try whatever I'm trying and whatever, right? So that's it. I gotta go. And I'm just going to remind you guys, as always, you can always choose to have a grateful day.